Welcome to another Make Great Stuff how-to video. Today's video is a step-by-step demonstration of our glitter decoupage ornament kits that we're offering on MakeGreatStuff.com. If you are hoping to make a few gifts this holiday season but are now feeling too time-crunched, these ornament kits are the perfect solution. Fast, fun, and super easy, anyone can make them and they look so fresh and pretty when they're done. Honestly, you can make these ornaments in an afternoon and they're perfect on your own tree, great tied to a gift bag, lovely as small gifts for coworkers, and a great handmade teacher gift to create with your kids. Let's get started. You'll need the following supplies: paper mache ornaments, a small paintbrush, a container of water, decoupage medium, high quality crystal glitter, and pretty decoupage paper. I've created 3 styles of decoupage paper designed specifically for this project, but you could use any pretty lightweight paper that you like. Just know though that most scrapbook paper is too thick for this project. This technique works best if the paper is soft. Grab one of your sheets of paper and crumple it up into a ball. Really crumple it up. Open the sheet up again completely and then crumple it again, making sure to really crumple the corners as well. Open it back up and kind of flatten it out. It's totally fine if the paper tears a little bit in this process. The next thing you need to do is tear your paper. Start by tearing off a biggish piece and then tear that into smaller pieces like this. Continue tearing until the entire sheet is in small pieces. However, don't tear your paper as you normally would by twisting your wrist toward you, because that creates a wide white edge like this. Instead, pull your hands away from each other horizontally, and that will minimize the whiteness on the torn edge. This will improve the look of your ornament when you're done. Pour some decoupage medium into a small cup or the lid of a jar. Keep your paper pieces face up and mix together well so you can see all of your choices. Fill a container with water. Choose an ornament that you want to start with, and get out your brush. Wet your brush slightly, choose a torn paper scrap, turn it over and cover it completely with decoupage medium. Since decoupage medium is a kind of thin glue, I'll just call it glue for the rest of the video. Paint more glue onto the bottom of the ornament and attach the paper. Arranging it in place with your fingers and gluing it down with your brush. Don't be afraid to use a lot of glue. Rotate the ornament and repeat the process. Paint more glue onto the ornament, choose another piece of torn paper, cover it with glue, and paint it into place. Feel free to use your fingers as you work, and it's good to overlap each piece like this, pressing with your fingers and painting it down with glue as you go. I find it best to work around the ornament like this and then up. Continue these steps until the entire ornament is covered with pretty paper. When you think you're done, double check the ornament for any uncovered spots and then let it dry for a minute or two. I find it handy to stick a tack in the edge of my work table and hang my ornament there so it's not touching anything as it dries. Now it's time to make your ornament sparkle. Open your jar of glitter. Make sure your glue and your water container are handy, that your brush is clean and ready to go, and find 2 sheets of scrap paper. Paper from your printer works well for this. Hold your ornament as you see me doing here and brush a very even thin layer of decoupage glue onto 3 sides of your ornament. I often paint the entire thing in one go myself, but it's easier to do this in stages at the beginning. Note how I rotate the ornament with my paintbrush as I lay the glue down. This makes it easier to keep the gluey areas evenly wet for the glitter. Working on top of your scrap paper, gently tap or pour the glitter onto the 3 sides of the ornament that are wet. Tapping and turning the ornament as you pour until the 3 sides are completely covered. Tap off any excess and hang it on your tack to dry. At this point, There's a little too much glitter on the ornament, but we take care of that later. It only takes a few minutes for your ornament to be dry enough to start working again on the other half. In the meantime, pour your excess glitter back into the jar like this. This is why we work on top of the scrap paper. It really makes it easy not to waste any glitter. Now just repeat the process for the other half of the ornament. Hold the ornament on the two tips, paint a thin, even layer of glue on each remaining panel. Sprinkle the glitter until the entire wet surface is covered. Tap off the excess and let it dry. After your ornament has dried for 5 to 10 minutes, it's time to rub off the excess glitter so the pretty paper can show through more. Just start rubbing it off firmly with your hands. I really rub pretty hard. Don't be afraid to do this. In fact, I often rub the ornament on the seam of my jeans to get even more glitter off. That technique works really well. You may be a little sparkly after all this rubbing, but that's a good thing. For your final touch, just cut a 12-inch strip of ribbon and tie a bow at the top of the ornament and you're done. How pretty is that? These ornaments are fast to make and an easy way to make a special gift or two this holiday season in no time flat. Thanks for watching, and come visit us at makegreatstuff.com to order a kit and to learn more great ways to weave creativity back into your life again.